You are a charioteer in the Circus Maximus, the greatest raceway in the ancient world. The ground is trembling, whips are cracking, and the crowd is going wild. 300,000 fans are on their feet as you turn the final corner, racing to cross the finish line first in Charioteer, which was designed by Matt Calkins, who also designed Sekigahara, the unification of Japan, and published by GMT Games, who sponsored this video. Hi everyone, my name is Candace Harris from Board Game Geek. We have some chariots to race and an emperor to impress, so let's get this game down to the table to go a little more in focus on Charioteer. Charioteer is a strategic racing game for 2 to 6 players where you'll play cards to race your chariot in ancient Rome to gain the favor of the emperor and the crowd. Each turn, players simultaneously select and then reveal cards sharing a common symbol to move their chariots forward. The more matching symbols on your set of cards, the farther your chariot will move. There are 4 different types of movement in Charioteer, and each type has a unique icon and color. Sprint moves are green and have the highest numbers, but no special abilities. Red represents attack moves which cause damage to all rival chariots. Yellow is for a recovery move, which helps you reduce the damage done to your chariot. And black is a cornering move, which helps you travel more efficiently around the ends of the track since you can move through the inner ring spaces instead of the slower outer spaces. When totaling up movement values, all players may also include the current turn's crowd card if it has their symbol on it. It's great that you can always see which crowd cards are coming next and plan accordingly. You can also add a special token to the cards you play for additional benefits. Each player starts the game with the same set of 5 player tokens, which either boost your movement or help you refresh your hand of cards. As the race progresses, you can also gain fan tokens, which have a variety of other useful effects to help you get ahead of your rivals. Each player has their own player board to keep track of their chariot's damage as well as their skill level and each of the different types of movement. After you move your chariot each turn, you'll increase the matching skill level, which improves your movement for the corresponding type. And if you also manage to please the emperor, you can advance an extra space on the skills track. When the first chariot crosses the finish line after completing the 3rd lap, the end of the game is triggered. Each player finishes their movement for that turn, and the player who's furthest beyond the finish line wins the game. Charioteer is a unique and exciting racing game that presents players a wealth of interesting choices to strategize around. You have to constantly decide which type of move is most optimal for you based on your hand of cards, your position on the board, the current crowd card, which skill you want to push forward, and more. The fan tokens are super helpful, so you'll also be trying to snag one of those based on the cards you play for your movement. And if you already have a few fan tokens, then you have to decide the right moment to play them. Also, most of Charioteer is played simultaneously, so there's minimal downtime and it plays quickly. If Charioteer looks like a game you'd enjoy, be sure to check out its page on Board Game Geek or the GMT Games website to learn more. I'm Candace Harris from Board Game Geek, and we just went in focus on Charioteer. Have a wonderful day.